Just wanted to show you guys quick here, working on my 1987 Yamaha Big Bear, adjusting the valves because it was clacking a little bit, quite a bit actually. But so basically what you do is you take one of these. This is a checking tool. This one's for the exhaust side. It's 6 thousandths, so that's like the minimum. And you just, this one won't work on the exhaust side because the exhaust side is tighter, but just take it and stick it right in between there and check it and see if it needs, or how it needs to be adjusted there. And the intake side was loose, or there's too much space. The exhaust side seems to be fine, which is kind of weird, but that's how it goes. And then you check in right in your on your starter here. You check, and this is the T right there. Line it up with that little notch right there. That's top dead center. So that's where you've got to be at for checking the valves. So yeah, you check them, loosen this 10 millimeter nut here, screw that down, just finger tight while you've got your feeler gauge underneath of there. Tighten it down so that you can, so that it's snug on there, but you can still move this around a little bit. And then once you do that, tighten this down, the nut down again, and make sure that that doesn't move, and tighten it down while you've got your feeler gauge underneath of there. So you got to take the gas tank off for this, but so we're gonna put this back together now here. We'll see how she goes after that. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about this is make sure your valves, you don't tighten them too much, because then really it won't run at all. It's actually a little bit better to have them on the loose side. It's better to have them on a little bit on the loose side than on the tight side, because the loose side, it'll still run good unless it gets too loose. But so I'm back in here again because I did it last time and it didn't run very good at all. I could barely make her down the road. So I'm in here again, loosened it up some, went to between, used the tool again, and we're between 3 and 4 thousandths now instead of a tight 2 thousandths. So I always go a little bit looser. So we'll show you guys hopefully when she's running. Gonna put a carb kit in that carburetor too quick. So I figured I'd show you guys the timing chain quick here. All that you do is pop this cover off here. It's right there. And you can see pretty good tension on it. Your tensioner is right there if you ever were to need to replace that or anything like that. Chain appears good to me. It doesn't seem to have much any wear or anything like that. Then also, when you're at top dead center, there's a little groove here. That'll be facing right up towards there. So yeah, we'll just slap this cover back on. The exhaust side valve is kind of hard to get to when it's on the machine, but it's still easily doable. I'm just using I just used a bike tool to get back on that side. And that works good. But yep, it all seems to be looking good. So I just got a little bit more fiddling with this carburetor left, but that's no big deal. There we we go. Sounds so much better. That is way better. You can see there's no ticking really, or there's no, you know, there's that little whir, but